It is Thursday night. Ooh, damn it! That damn Comcast ripping me off! Showed that an adult's pair of underwear contains an average of 0.1 mg of feces. Milligrams. 0.1 milligrams of poop. I got a visual for you folks. There it is. Look at all that poop on your underwear. And washing your underwear in lower temperatures could mean that these traces remain.
I would have turned off the show, bro.
On them, even.
I 100% would have turned off.
I am trying to save lives here.
See, this is what I'm talking about with the neighborhood. Right here, Woodscopes. Could you guys stop talking, please?
Who said that?
Anything to say to that?
Who said that?
Woodscopes.
Yeah. Remember when he had a show? Oh, check this out. So I got to follow right as we went to air. You know, I put my link up and I'm like, oh, hey, got a new fan. I don't know that I could show any of, well, yeah.
Did they have clothes on?
No, they don't. I was looking for one that I could show. I mean, there's buns. I don't know if that gets me booted. Those are nice buns.
In the Christmas movie.
Jiggling her butt right on my face. That's not nice.
Usually you got to pay for that.
It'll be more visual and less us talking.
It'll be less discombobulated than tonight.
I wouldn't go that far, but it'll be different. Okay, I teased it. Guess who I saw today? You already know, so you got to play dumb.
Chad and Port.
Not Santa Claus, not Chad and Portland. I saw Wells in the 3-6 zone. Wellsy. Oh, I know it's not you.
Yeah, they were like, dude, are you doing that? And I'm like, I'm not.
I know it's not you because it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it wasn't funny, then I'd go, it might be Ryan.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God, I'm bullying you. Shit.
You're bullying me.
Oh, my gosh, they're right.
Yeah, maybe we should do a bullying PSA.
Wait,
hold on, though. I do have to ask a question. You made your wedding guests pay for a 10-day cruise.
Yes.
To be a part of your wedding?
Yes, they did. Okay, we've got this woman is back. And you're probably
Hi, Jim.
You're probably forgetting because this was from last Thursday that moved over. But
I remember.
The woman that got 5.5 inches of height by breaking her legs and sticking steel rods in them. Jim interrupted my story about the long-legged supermodel, right?
Dude, there's shoes you can buy that can make you 8-9 inches taller.
Well, she's wearing those too. She's got platforms on. The required temperature should exceed 40 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius to fully kill any bacteria that are living in your underwear. I actually wash my underwear on hot, so I think I'm safe from poop. And let me give you the image. That's the image that we're trying to save you from right there.
Okay, this is the most reasonable story that has ever been on this show.
Dude,
of stuff hanging around if you're hooking up with a Brit
in your underwear. That's how you get pink eye from farting on your pillow. So obviously the farts in your underwear have fecal matter. 0.1 milligrams of feces.
That this probably varies depending on whether you're talking about males and females.
Why? I mean, obviously,
I don't wear my underwear at my. I don't wear my underwear at my ass. Do you?
They don't either. What, a thong? Most wear granny panties, dude, unless they're going out on a date. I mean, they're comfortable. Who wants to be uncomfortable? They go out on a date, then you start getting that lacy shit. But day to day, granny panties. You go into any work office and pull down a woman's pants, it's gonna be granny panties, dude. They're not going to work. They're not going to work in lacy.
Shut it down, dude. Dude, tease the stories for tomorrow. I'm serious. That is the funniest shit I have ever heard on this show. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought of a really stupid name. They call it the Waterhole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can't see. Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. Yeah! What's up? Whoa, it says Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. Better not be fucking Wednesday. Oh, shit. I'm dropping profanity.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
And my camera's to... There we go. There we go. We got some little funky shit going on down there. Funky shit. Right there. Why can't I see your chat on my... I thought there was no one here. There's like no eyeballs. I'm like, am I by myself? Look at this. Go to the Jimmy Needham. It's the Jimmy Needham camera. I gotta be quiet because my wife hates this voice. She hates it. Look at it. Usually the chat's showing up there. Nothing. Usually my eyeballs tell me how many people are. 0. So I'm thinking, oh, is there something wrong? Because Ryan had problems with his show earlier. What's going on with this funky shit? Look at this. Freaking shit fuck. I think someone pooped in the ocean right there. Poop. So he couldn't broadcast to X earlier, so I'm like, oh shit, is that going on with me? Let me refresh this. Can't see the chat. I see it over my shoulder now. It's showing up on the screen, but not, I mean, there it is. There it is. All right. I don't know what happened there, but it was showing up on the screen. I'm like, wait a minute. What is going on with this weird ass shit? Let's see, where is that? Is that down there? Change the lighting? What the freaking shit fucking poop shit is that? Yeah, it's driving me crazy because I can see it. Oh, and then freaking shit. Well, I'm not going to get advertising on this shitty fucking shit fuck show. Everyone's like, whoa, you crossing the line. We don't mind a couple of F-bombs, but you've lost it. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. All right, let me try to clean up that poop in the ocean. Oh, there's more poop. I want less poop, not more poop. Oh, now my... Beam me up, Scotty! Look at my lips. Hey, everybody. It's Ghost Horse. Haunted Ghost Horse, everyone. That's creepy. That is creepy. So I either got poop on the ocean or my head's got this little shit. Boy, what a difference 24 hours makes. Was I grumpy last night or what? I'm trying to get it perfect, and there is no perfect. I either got poop in the ocean or it chops my head off. Let me see if I get... Nope. Nope. Anyway. Anywho. Oh, they're in black and white now.
You racist piece of shit.
Don't do that. There we go. Maybe the contrast. Whee! Let's just do this all show. I don't have to read anything, do anything. I have a cool story. Now, don't ask me what it was or is, because I forgot, but I'm like, oh, we're talking about that tonight. Anyway. All right. There we go. Peter Anderson's here.
Welcome to the party,
Peter Anderson. What's wrong with the green screen? Yeah, it's fucking thing sucks. You're right, it does.
Fucking thing sucks!
Lori's doing it again. Wait, well, I don't know who's actually first. I gotta go over here because first, when I fixed the thing, was Burn Dog, but I know that wasn't him. Let's see. D's Nuts. Is that from last night's show or is that today? Why does it say new? I missed the show today, so I didn't get to hear your beef. So that's today. Did it reset or something? Anyway, I mean, unofficially, Jay is first. Gail is second. Gail, you should not be in the chat. You told me you're driving. If anyone sees Gail in the chat, let me know, and I'm going to call 911 because she's texting and driving. Do not chat, Gail. You can listen to the show. You can quickly glance at the show. Like you're driving. You can go like that. But I don't want you to be like. It's funny. I was talking to Ryan on the phone last night. And I don't know how the topic came up, whatever. But I told him about when I was in high school. Hold on.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
And I know I've said it on these shows before. I've probably said it a couple times. Different shows, different, who knows when. But I was talking about the time I was getting a blowjob from my girlfriend. And I'm like, you know, like, I'm driving her back to her house. Because it's high school, so she's still living at home. I'm still living at home. I'm driving back to my house, and I'm getting a blowjob. And I'm like, I kind of looked up, and I looked down, and there's a telephone pole. I had drifted off the road, and I was aimed right for a telephone pole. And I, like, jerked the wheel to the left, and the telephone pole sideswiped my vehicle and crunched the whole side, but we were fine. And I was telling him this, and I'm like, you know what? And he's like, you've never said that before. And I go, no, I've said it before. I've said it. It's not a secret. I've said it on these shows. Might be new to some of you, but he hadn't heard it before. And I'm retelling it, and I'm thinking to myself, I had an epiphany. If I don't see that telephone pole and I hit it straight on, she might have bit it off. I never even thought of that until last night when I was rehashing the story. This happened when I was 16 or 17. I don't know exactly how old I was, but 16 or 17, I could have lost it. It could have been chomped off. I didn't even think about that. Holy crap. It was so I paid $1,000. It was a Pinto station wagon, which would later become my home when my dad threw me out of the house. My home for 5 months while I was homeless. And it had a big old dent in it. And for a while, I had to tie a rope around the window and the door frame to keep the door shut because it wouldn't stay shut. And then I got in there with a screwdriver and I kind of bent the metal back, whatever. And then I was able to shut it and lock it. But I almost lost it. I didn't even think about that. Down there, hit a telephone pole head on, and she's probably going to go, yikes. Now, my wife doesn't know that part, that I had this epiphany, that I almost lost it. I probably wouldn't have had 3 wives. If you have no, I'm sure there's someone that has a pity party on you and will marry you. But that would have went really, so luckily I looked up and only the car took some damage. And not my Wienermobile. Anyway, I had that epiphany last time. I'm like, wow, I dodged the bullet there. Holy moly. Watch the movie Teeth. That's the opening scene. Holy crap. All right.
No.
We'll do it live.
Watch Teeth live.
Do it live.
Watch Teeth live. All right. Anyway, Anyway, I had never. Let's see if that happened when I was 16 and I'm 55 now. Just let all this bullshit down here on the bottom left. Anyway, 55. So 16. So around it. 15, 20, or wait, 25, 35, 45, 55. So 39 years ago, I could have lost it. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there was the technology to put that shit back on yet. I mean, the Bobbit thing hadn't happened yet. That happened in the 90s, I think, if I remember right. So, I mean, I might have been just shit out of luck. Haunted Horse Wiener parks in the compact parking spots. Well, I could after that car got crunched in. I need a drink. Anyway, a lot of difference 24 hours makes. Last night I was in a pissy mood. You guys actually perked me up. I was pissed. I was just angry at the world yesterday. Gail says, road trip. I'm in the McDonald's drive-thru. Come on, quarter pounder with cheese. Oh my gosh, Gail. I am smack dab in the middle of my diet. I had some smoked salmon about 30, 40 minutes ago. That was because 0 points on Weight Watchers, smoked salmon. And I'm not going to lie, a quarter pounder, which would be about my daily allowance of points for that one burger, that sounds really good. Really good. I could go for a quarter pounder with cheese. Good thing there's not one in the house. So God was telling you then to never plague the world with your offspring. Right. I mean, I didn't have kids, but it's not because of that. There's no missing manhood. But I was that close to it being gone. What's funny is I was texting her today, just seeing how she was doing. Hey, I didn't talk about that, but I was texting her. Hey, what's up? Remember when you almost, I don't even know if it even crossed her mind. Your Mickey Mouse is a big stupid dope. Louis Gossett Jr. in The Enemy Mine. Enemy Mine is an underrated movie. That is an awesome movie. That's a cool movie. I like Enemy Mine. I like that shit. That was good. Louis Gossett Jr. and Dennis Quaid, if I remember right. Although I'm disappointed no one found me a 12x12 sponsor. Why are we talking about the 12x12? Tyler, are you bringing that up again? Tyler's one. He's like the quarterback in high school. And then like 25 years later, he's still talking about when he threw the touchdown, the Al Bundy 4 touchdowns in one game. That's Tyler. 12x12 is his 4 touchdowns in the championship game. Haunted Horse drink and cold drink. That was the cool story. Haunted Horse, if you had $50,000 and Livy Dunn asked you for it, would you give it to her? I wouldn't even do that when I was single. If Livy Dunn said, give me $50,000, no, I wouldn't. Now, there's something that we could trade for that, and it's not one night either. Not $50,000. No one's worth that. I don't care if, I guess apparently there's a rumor that Sydney Sweeney is now single because she deleted her fiance or boyfriend, fiance, whatever, off of her social media or stopped following him, whatever. So there's rumors that they might be Splitsville. $50,000, I wouldn't even give it to Sydney Sweeney. I wouldn't give it to anyone on my laminate list. $50,000, I'm talking, for $50,000, it's got to be like a month in Vegas. I want a month. You're going to be my girlfriend for a month. $50,000 if I'm single. $50,000, I want 1 month of girlfriend status. And that means everything that goes into being a girlfriend. Because that's a lot of freaking money, especially to me. That's right. Haunted Horse, Darren says, you were grumpy last night. I paid for it. Give Burn 2 buttons. No, Burn Dog doesn't have 2 buttons. Burn Dog gives me $50,000. He can have 2 buttons. There we go. $50,000. I'll give you 2 buttons. And that's not innuendo for anything else. That means you get 2 buttons. You get 1 and you get 2.
Hey, Haunted Horse.
50 grand. Galen's second. Snitches are a dying breed. I'm never going to get to the show if you guys keep chatting. Some people are so crazy that they like your show enough to text while driving. I'm not going to lie. I have tweeted at the Jim Rome show while driving. I have. That was an expensive BJ. It was. Cost me my $1,000 car. Well, here's part 2 of that story. Actually, part 6, because that car, my first car, Pinot station wagon, bought from my aunt, $1,000. Talked about the BJ incident where I dented in the whole right side. Then I had to live in it when my dad threw me out of the house. So it was my house for like 4 or 5 months. And then I moved into an apartment with that girl. And then that lasted for 3 months until we were sick of each other. Once again, that's the woman, great friend, best friend, horrible girlfriend. And I'm sure I'm a horrible boyfriend. Never worked. And we tried lots of times. It just did not work. So 3 months. And then she's like, I can't stand you. Moved out. And then I joined the Army, and I had to wait 2 months for my basic training to start. And I took that car to Portland Max. Burn Dog's written on the Max. The light rail train. And there was a car dealership right by the light rail train. And this car's all bent up. The brakes don't work. And I said to the guy behind the counter, I said, give me $100 and it's yours. And he did. It wasn't worth $100. I mean, it had a good engine, so maybe it was. You had to put brakes on it, pound out the dent. It was a good car. Gave me $100. I got on the light rail and flew to basic training. So I sold it for $100. Cost me $1,000. I beat the shit out of it. I got $100 for it, and it might have been $150. I forget. 100, 150, somewhere in there. And then I took the light rail to the MEPS station where I had to put my hand up and say, I will protect the country from foreign and domestic and blah, 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 blah. And that $150 got me, or I took it with me to basic training. I don't need a sponsor. Oh, man, I'm going to have to. Oh, there's like 100 messages, so I skipped to the forward. Oh, Cindy's here. That's always important.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
Haunted Horse likes to ride on the light rail. You know the light rail transit system. And what's interesting also about me selling the car and getting on the light rail, that was the first time I had ever ridden it. It had opened up the year before. Big deal. And I've only ridden on the light rail system I was 18 when I joined. I'm 55 now. I've only rode on the light rail not more than 3 times in that entire period. That was one. I can't even think of the other 2, but there must have been 2 other times. Anyway, I don't think I've ridden on it more than 3 times. I hate public transit. I just do. I hate it. Burn Dog rode the Max. Here's where he's going to, I'm telling you right now, he's going to whine about me not being available. You pick Christmas week, my busiest week at work. Hey, let's get together. Yeah, dude, I'm slammed. Yes, I rode the Max all the way to the end of the line, but only saw Iray, no Haunted Horse. All right, let me scan real quick here. Anything? Everyone's saying hi to Cindy. All right, if I missed it, something really clever. Did you go in? Okay, Darren says, I bought my first ever hooker BJ at the motel. The Portland MEP station put us up in on Burnside. Did you enter through the Portland MEPs? Do people from Idaho go to the Portland MEPs? I didn't know that. I figured every like state had their own MEPs. Was that Portland MEPs for Idaho? Interesting. And I remember the guy bought us breakfast. My recruiter bought me breakfast at Elmer's, which is like an IHOP. They serve, breakfast and then lunch and dinners. And I forgot what I ate. Me and another guy. And that was like my last time I saw my recruiter was he bought me breakfast, drove me to the MEPS, and then it was all over. It was done. Oakland MEPS was in the ghetto. Oakland MEPS. So I tried to get back in the Army. I don't know if I've talked about this. I don't know. 21, something like that. And I wanted to go back in. And because I got out on a medical discharge, I had to be cleared. So I got out, whatever my re-enlistment code was, I had to get cleared from the Sergeant Major of the Army. So I went to Treasure Island in San Francisco to a naval station and had to do the physical and the turn your head and cough. And then they checked my heart because I had to skip to clear that again. And they did. And then they x-rayed my legs again, make sure all my leg damage was done. And I think I got cleared. And then I met wife number one who decided to change my mind. I don't want to be, or I don't want to be with somebody. Because I didn't want to do reserve. I wanted to go back in regular Army. And I was going to do MPs. Because I wanted to, and then, anyway. So I got cleared to go back in. And then, of course, I met the wrong woman at the wrong time. And that kind of changed my mind. Okay. Anyway. I don't know if I talked about that, though. But, yeah, I had gotten cleared to go back. I did. Okay. You were living in Bend, Darren. Nice. Bend is such a highfalutin town now. Bend has gotten really expensive. Bend is kind of like Jackson Hole 20 years before Jackson Hole exploded into millionaire mansions everywhere. Bend's like in that trajectory. All right. I said all right again. I know Bacon's dropping that behind me. Where's this story? I have the perfect story. I got to find it because I'm not prepared like usual. Oh, here it is. This story is awesome. Ooh, it's got a video. I don't know if okay, anyway, here it is. Fox 12 Oregon, but it's a national story. Plumber returns to reclog pipe after restaurant refuses to pay bill. That's funny. Evansville, Indiana. Owners of a restaurant in Indiana say a plumber returned to reclog their pipes over a disputed bill. Thai Bistro and Bar operations manager Jesse Sanders said when their kitchen's grease trap started to overflow, they called Hevron Plumbing Company to fix the block. 3 days later, when it happened again, Sanders said the restaurant called the plumber back, this time saying it was an emergency. After Hevron Plumbing returned for the second job, Sanders said they received a bill for nearly double what they had already paid for the first visit since the plumber returned on overtime hours. Sanders said the exact same work was done twice, but the second time he was charged nearly double. Quote, I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. Like, okay, is this really happening? Unquote, Sanders said. The first bill was $235. The second bill was $390. And Sanders says he refused to pay the second one. Quote, it's not about the money, unquote, Sanders said. And whenever someone says it's not about the money, it's about the money. It's about him, the plumber, just standing behind his work, unquote. After refusing to pay the second bill, restaurant surveillance cameras showed the plumber returning the next morning to reclog the pipes. Quote, the following day received a text message saying that he's on our property, unquote, Sanders said. Quote, he put a balloon in our grease trap and he's not going to remove it until we pay, unquote. Text exchange between the parties showed the restaurant owners were given about an hour to pay their bill before the plumber would leave for the weekend. Quote, if we were to leave the balloon in there, it would overflow the restaurant with dirty kitchen water and grease from the grease trap, Sanders said. Basically, we would have had to shut down. The restaurant owner called police. The restaurant owner called police to the bistro. Geez, learn to talk. Let me try this again. The restaurant owner called police to the bistro to mediate. With officers on scene and the bill paid, Heverin Plumbing removed the balloon. The restaurant said the bill they handed over was ultimately marked as paid under protest. Heverin Plumbing Company owner Joel Heverin told WFIE over the phone that the restaurant has a history of being slow to make payments to the business in the past. So I have a little bit of experience with grease trap. We had a product at my company where it would drip this enzyme, and they're live enzymes, and they eat grease. And what it did was it dripped. Like every hour, it would put a squirt of this down your grease trap, and then this shit would eat all the way through the plumbing system and keep the grease from building up. And then once a month, we would put a new canister in there so this thing would keep dropping. And you would go from having to clean your grease trap like once a week to like once every 6 months. It was an amazing product. But if you don't have something like that, your grease traps are going to plug all the time. So coming back 3 days later, it's because you're running more grease through it. You're a greasy restaurant. So it's not like the guy didn't do his job. He cleared it, and then you ran more grease in there, and it clogged back up. So I actually side with the plumber. 3 days? That seems a little crazy, but you guys are probably pouring grease down your grease trap. Anyway, there it is. So I side with him. I get that they were frustrated that it was clogged up after 3 days, but that's what happens. That's why you have a grease trap. Anyway, there you go. Horse wants to take a ride on the Beast Rail. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't think I'd want to. Sounds like transportation straight to hell. Oakland Meps was on 5th Street in downtown. I know this. You know what's interesting about 6th Street? There's a Safeway on 6th Street. And when I was a product rep for Safeway, I was in there one day, rep for Colgate. So I was putting new toothbrushes, Colgate toothbrushes, on the shelf. And I'm like in there at 5 a.m. I probably told this story. I'm in there at 5 a.m. And no one's in the store at 5 a.m. And I can feel someone standing behind me. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm in their way. They're trying to get a toothbrush. I turn around, and it's Roger Craig running back for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, Mr. Craig. Oh, my gosh. I'm a big fan. And he had actually autographed something for me on this weird bottle. So I thought maybe you remember. Anyway, I said, hey, you were doing this thing. And he goes, I remember that event. And I go, yeah, you autographed it. And I'm like, anyway, that was weird. Only 2 people in the store were he and me. Maybe, well, the Safeway employees, but that was crazy. Turn around and Roger Craig standing there. That was cool. But that was 6th Street. I do know this. Oakland has gotten worse than it was when I lived down there. It's not a very safe place to be these days. If I was at that same Safeway at 5 a.m., I would probably be wearing bulletproof vest. It's not safe. I mean, there's a reason the Warriors and the Raiders moved. Because, yeah, it's a rough area. Okay, what else do I have? What else do you have? You take over the show. You, Rancho Cucamonga. Show me your lightning bolt. Roger Craig autograph Haunted Horse Crest toothpaste tube. Nope. I have it still. It's a bottle of Power Burst. It was a product that the owners of the 49ers came up with to compete with Gatorade. And the 49ers were all had it on the benches and everything else. Power Burst. It was this brand new product. And then Gatorade sued the NFL because they had exclusive rights to all 32 football teams. And they also sued the 49ers, and that's why you don't see Power Burst anymore, because they got sued out of existence. But I still have the bottle with Roger Craig's signature on it. Probably worth absolutely nothing, except to me. But, yeah, I've got it still. I think Roger Craig should be in the Hall of Fame. Just saying. Dude was a stud. Dude was a versatile running back before there was versatile. You know, he would catch and run. He would catch. He was as good of a wide receiver as he was a running back. Back when they didn't do that stuff. Now all of them do it, but let's see. What do I want to do? Mom got a that one. I have a weird feeling it's gonna be depressing. Wait, what's this? North Carolina? Yeah, I want to do North Carolina man. Don's bear costume to scare off persistent real life bear. The reason I want to do this is because it's got a video. Like, there's a video. What's up with that? So this is the part where everyone goes, yeah, you're better with a co-host because you're just talking and talking and talking. And it's the same guy talking. And it's better when you have someone to break it up. Another voice. It's like boring with you just talking. Say I'm stalling right now. Trying to get the video up. Dude, this dude took the bear costume off. He looks like a bear without the costume. Get this stupid ad off this stupid screen. That's why I like when these things are on YouTube. I can go, this ad will end in 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Wait, that's another commercial. Ad 2 of 2. That's the way to flip people off. If you don't pull your fingers down like that, that is just stupid. All right, here we go. I'm just stalling for time, people. All right, audio on. Here we go. They want to jam more commercials. Okay, here we go. Man in bear suit scares off visiting black bear. I haven't watched this. I don't know what's going to happen. It's a minute long. So where's the black bear? Okay, there we go. Oh, shit, that black bear's big. I don't know if I'd mess around with that shit. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, it works! No way. That black bear's going, what the F? Black bear.
You racist piece of shit.
Doesn't that dude look like a bear underneath? Oh, is it back again?
What the heck was that?
That's what the bear said.
What the heck was that?
Bear's going,
What the heck was that?
hey, bear, watch out. It's a dude in a bear costume. Oh, shit. Don't do that to a grizzly bear. You'd be meat. Oh, he's third time.
What the heck was that?
That bear's a puss. Not gonna lie. Get the politics off my screen. All right. I thought it would be better than that. I don't know. Was that worth it? Was that worth waiting
Fast and reliable.
through 2 commercials that were 15 seconds long? I don't know. Let me read the thing. So, North Carolina man decided to take a more creative approach to tackling a persistent bear problem in his backyard by putting on a cartoony bear costume and somehow successfully scaring the successful. It kept coming back. Video footage. Anyway, you saw it. There's nothing more to this story. What else is going to say? Unless the guy got eaten. Unless the guy got eaten the next day. It's a nothing burger. Let's see. David Lloyd Clubs release water. No, I don't want to do that one. Shower loofah. Michelin chef concocted old book. I don't know. Why do I save some of these things? They're not. You know what? I want to do this one. Because I want to see if I'm on here. Men, this is from Parade. Men who haven't matured emotionally usually display these 10 behaviors without realizing it, psychologists say. I want to know how many of these 10 are me. Many of us might believe that maturity just happens naturally as we get older, but that isn't always the case. In fact, there are those who grow out of their teens into adulthood and never quite reach the same maturity level as others their age have. Hey, are they talking about Jane Humboldt? That's not nice. Both genders can be prone to a lack of emotional maturity, but if you're in a relationship with a man, it can make your interactions more difficult on a daily basis. Dr. Terrell D. Gans, licensed clinical psychologist and regional clinical coordinator at Thriving Center of Psychology, defines emotional maturity as a person's ability to recognize, identify, and express emotions, with the added benefit of knowing when to react versus respond to others' emotions. Christine DeVore, Psych D, also offers her definition. Okay, who cares? I want to know how many of these apply to me. Shut up, shut up, shut up. This is probably me being immature because I have no patience. Why is it? I mean, this thing goes on for like a page of why it's important to be. No, just tell me what. Okay, here we go. Number one. Wait. Men, first, I'm going to read. Men who haven't matured emotionally usually display these 10 behaviors without realizing it. All right, number one. How many of these apply to you? Be honest, men. See, I'm not asking women because Gail's driving. I don't want her to respond and then crash. Hold on. Number one, preoccupied with being cheated on. This does not apply to me at all. I don't have any jealousy. Now, in my 20s, I was very jealous, but please. Dr. Gans says that someone who is frequently concerned with being cheated on may be emotionally immature. That ain't me. That is the farthest thing from me. I figure if someone's going to cheat on me, it's going to happen. So nothing I can do about it by me thinking about it or worrying about it. All right, number two, deflects and puts blame onto others. This may apply to me sometimes. Oh, Darren's out of here. Later, Darren. Have a good dinner. Sometimes I might blame others when it's actually my fault. I've gotten much better. Emotionally immature men, or anyone for that matter, may deflect and place blame on others instead of taking responsibility for their own actions. Hell, the president of the United States does this all the time. Oh, look at what you, I just broke my own rule. Daily, by the way. Number three, raises his voice to get his point across. This also applies to someone in a high office. Interesting. Raises his voice to get a point across. I don't usually do this. An emotionally immature partner may raise their voice to get their point across. I don't think I do. Now, I raise my voice all the time. I'm loud. So I'm just always loud. Everyone's always telling me, shh, we're right here. Shh. But it's not to get my point across. It's just because I'm loud. People who are not used to having emotional conversations will, with logic, justify their point by using volume in their voice. Let's see. Number four, has difficulty with taking criticism. Are these all about the President of the United States? I know. I'm breaking my own rule, which means when you guys break the rule, then you can say, you do it. Has difficulty with taking criticism. Dr. DeVore says that in general, those without emotional maturity can have difficulty taking criticism and might get angry or defensive when dealing with feedback, even if it's constructive. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, folks. Tell me I'm wrong. You can't. Justifies poor behavior by using past events as perceived slights.
Go home to mommy.
Does your partner use past events and perceived slights to justify their current poor behavior? Then they may be emotionally immature. Let's see. Do I do this? Did I talk about if I do the last one? Have difficulty taking criticism. That's me. That's me. I have extreme difficulty taking criticism. That is me. So let's see. If we're keeping score. Number 1, preoccupied with cheated on? No, not me. Deflects and puts blame onto others? Sometimes. Not as much as used to. Raises his voice to get a point across? I'm always raising my voice. No matter what. Has difficulty with taking criticism? Absolutely. That's me. That is 100% me. Justifies poor behavior by using past events and perceived slights? No, that's not me. Nope. Number 6, has a tough time with emotional conversations? Not me. Emotionally immature men may have difficult time in engaging in conversations around emotions. No, I'm always emotional. I'm always empathetic. No, that doesn't bother me. I'm really good with my emotionals and getting my emotions on. Number 7, triggered by perceived emotional distance. Triggered, that's very thinky. Let me think about this. Triggered by perception, emotional distance. So if you're triggering someone withdrawing, you get mad. Let's see. If someone who is emotionally immature perceives that there might be some emotional distance going on with their partner, they may become emotionally triggered. No, but if I perceive emotional distance, I might go, hey, is there a problem? But I'm not upset about it. I just want to make sure there's not a problem. And if there is, I can fix it. So no, that's not me. Number 8, acts on emotions without thinking. Me. Last night, when I was in a pissy mood, freaking venting and angry. Yeah, I do that. I say sorry a lot because I get mad and then I have to go, you know what? I got more angry than I should have. I lost control. I'm sorry. I've gotten better with that too. Shh. Everyone knows. Good night, Darren. What did I miss earlier? The chat got really quiet. You guys are all like, awkward. What's number 9? Leaves confrontations before reaching a resolution. No, that is not me. I hate things that aren't resolved. If I have an argument, I do not want it to be resolved the next day because I will dwell on it, think about it, replay it over and over again until I'm okay with the person. That is not me. I like resolution as soon as possible. So not me. Not me. Number 10, seeks constant validation. That might be me. That might be me. I need validation. I need constant validation.
You like me. You like me. You like me. You like me. You like.
I don't know. I don't need it. But it's not horrible. If you feel validated, it's nice to know where you are on the scorecard. Okay, anyway, I just found out. We just found out all live. We found out live.
We'll do it live.
That I'm emotionally, what was that? Emotionally immature. There you go. There you go, folks. And if you're watching the show, then what's wrong with you? Okay, so there's that. Let's see. Oh, what time is it? 14 minutes. We got to get to this elephant in the room. The The rapey octopus. I teased it like a week ago and we never got to it. Highly venomous male octopuses. I always thought it was octopi, but I think someone told me that was wrong. You're supposed to say octopuses. It's not octopi. Unless you put a bunch of octopuses into an actual pie, then it would be an octopi. And not Octomom. She's the one that just had 5 kids at once. So Octomom was a human, not an octopus. Highly venomous male octopuses poison females before sex. I mean, that's kind of like little Bill Cosby action going on. To avoid being eaten after mating, scientists say. Nature is a weird thing. So there's some poison. I mean, if you have to poison the female octopus or you're dead, is it justified? I don't know. I've never been to an octopus courtroom, but you could say justifiable. Then the court could say, but wait a minute. You didn't have to have sex. You instigated sex. You didn't have to. You wouldn't die if you didn't have sex. So is it defense now? I don't know. Scientists have discovered that when mating, male blue-lined octopuses will inject a powerful, incapacitating neurotoxin into the hearts of female octopuses to avoid being eaten by them when the sea deed is done. Females are typically twice the size of males and will commonly chow down on their sexual partners after coitus. Sounds like the old blowjob in the Pinto station wagon accident. That could have had the same chow down problem. I hope she's not watching, by the way. Are you watching? You picked a bad night to watch. Let's see. Females are typically twice. Okay, I read that part already. These are pretty octopuses, by the way. They are freaking amazing. I've seen these too. I know they're poisonous. I think, without reading the story, I think these are found down like in Australia. Look how pretty they are. Look at that fluorescent blue. That is awesome. Very pretty. Very poisonous. They're so pretty. You're so pretty.
You like me.
Surprise, Mr. Falcon.
All right. But now research reveals males have evolved to use venom called tetrodotoxin to immobilize the soon-to-be octomoms. It is about octomom. I wonder how old are octomom's kids? Now I'm curious. How old are octomom? I didn't even have to keep typing. It guessed what I want. As of March 26, 2025, so yesterday, they had their birthdays. As of March 26, 2025, Nadia Octomom Sulmans, octuplets, Noah Milia, Isaiah Nariah, Micaiah, Josiah, Jeremiah, and Jonah are 16 years old. The Octo kids turned 16 yesterday. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
There you go. 16 years ago, we were talking about Octomom having 8 kids. As of 16 years ago yesterday, she was giving birth to her litter of kids. All right, back to the octopus drugging the female octopi that's twice as big as him so he doesn't get eaten. When it comes to female octopuses, study lead author Wen Soon Chung, an animal neurobiologist at the University of Queensland, Australia, told you Australia, told CNN eating their sexual mate allows them to store up enough energy to produce eggs and incubate them. That is disgusting.
Are you nuts?
So she eats the male so that she has enough energy to. So if he drugs her and she doesn't eat him, what happens then? She not have enough energy to have her brood? He described the males as a final snack for the females. Other species of octopus have evolved to have longer mating arms that give them a safe distance during sex and allows them to avoid cannibalism. But blue-lined octopuses have a short mating arm, and they need to have close contact. Chung describes their mating process as, quote, an arms race between the sexes. Whoever has the longest arms lives to see it mate another day. And if you have short arms, you're a snack. Arms race between the sexes to find a way to pass down their genes to the next generation of octopuses. Quote, it's a kind of survival skill, unquote, he said. The freaky findings were published in the Journal of Current Biology. Blue-lined octopuses, which can grow to about 1.77 inches, they're small. 1.77 inches. About the same size as a golf ball, are known to be one of the most dangerous animals in the sea because of the venom. Several people in Australia have died after eating...
Surprise, Mr. Falcon.
Oh, wait. Died after being bitten by one due to the extreme power of the venom. According to Australia Museum of Sydney, Sweetie. But Chung said this is the first time there's been evidence of neurotoxin being used for mating rather than hunting or defense. Look at, so I showed you this picture. Look at this one. This one's cool. Ooh. Yeah, you see an octopus with that blue circle on there? Run! Look how pretty that. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. They have very strange mating behavior, Chung said, adding that mounting is the...
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Added that mounting is the only way for a male-lined blue octopus to impregnate a female blue-lined octopus. When filming the sea animal to monitor how they procreate, Chung noted that the males approach the females from behind and bite them in a specific area that would allow the TTX, the poison, the toxin, to get into their aorta. The female would then be immobilized and stop breathing for about an hour, giving the male ample time to reach completion without being eaten. So she can't breathe for an hour underwater? And he's just all do-do-do-do-do, and she's all he's all do-do-do-do-do. After a time, the female would wake up quite weak, Chung said. None of the females died as a result of the toxin during the study, showing that there might be resistance to the toxin. That is crazy. I see myself dancing on the monitor. That is crazy. It's the Bill Cosby octopus. All right, I got to make sure I delete it so I don't forget I read it. There we go. Octo style. Octopuses like to snack on pusses. See what you did there. They don't take the light rail. All right, let's see. Octo is 8. Turbo. Females are brutal in nature. They are. How many females eat males in nature? You've got praying mantis. They chew the male up as soon as they get their deposit. Black widows.
You racist piece of shit.
They eat the poor dude, and they're bigger. The females are bigger in nature. This is the weird part about humans, right? It's like we're the opposite of nature. Like birds. The female birds in nature, whether it be turkeys or parrots or whatever, the females are drab and boring looking, and the males are all extravagant, right? But in human nature, or at least human culture, females put the makeup on and everything else, and males are just bleh. So it's the opposite. And in nature, a lot of times the females are bigger. Not all the time. Males have to challenge each other, so in those types of situations. But in this case, the female octopus is bigger, the black widow is bigger, the female praying mantis is bigger. And in our culture, in humans, the males get the muscles. Now, women have the bigger chest area. I mean, there you go. There you go. Females are bigger in nature. Portland and Wisco woman, right? Well, there you go. All right. I said all right again. Damn you, Bacon. The black widows. Chomp on those males. They get what they wanted, and then they eat them for a snack. Hey, there's human women that eat us for a snack. Figuratively, not literally. Not like Jeffrey Dahmer style. Just eat us up mentally. Oh, yeah, you better put the disclaimer about Cindy. She'll kick your ass, Eric. Play the trailer. What do you mean? What trailer? You sent me something? What trailer? Oh, the teeth trailer. Tyler, is that you can't have nudity or anything. Is that okay? Hold on. Well, it's on YouTube. I'm guessing it's okay. All right, Tyler wants me to play the teeth trailer. What is it? What's this in reference to? What were we talking about earlier? How's this? Which story did you say this reminded you? Oh, was it me driving the car and getting the BJ? Is that what you were talking about? Okay, here we go. Here we freaking go. It's 1:51 minutes long. I hit play. There you go.
All right. What can I do for you, miss? Is this your first time? Okay. So I imagine you have no idea what to expect.
Not really.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna bite you. Just lie down. Put your feet right in here. Okay.
Is this a real movie?
Are you sexually active?
No, I just want to be checked out.
How dare you!
What is this, Tyler?
I think there might be something weird going on inside.
Surprise,
Mr. Falcon.
What have you put in here?
This guy is fucking stupid.
There's something inside of me that's lethal.
What did you say?
Dentata.
What?
It's Latin for teeth.
What did you say?
It's what's inside me.
you dirty pig!
It's a complete crap.
What did you say? What did you say?
This is too weird.
Just wait.
No!
Shit is about to get real.
What the hell did you just send me, Tyler? I don't get it. Is she pregnant with like an alien, or does her vagina have teeth? What the hell? What the hell is that? It's a movie. Is it a real movie? What the hell is that?
What the heck was that?
Tyler?
What the heck was that?
Tyler? Thank you for the nightmares, Tyler, right? Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Then why did Han Horse say you might kick Eric's butt? Oh. Okay, you guys are talking amongst each other. Anyway. All right. That's a way to end my show.
You dirty pig!
All right. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say about that. Tomorrow is Friday. You know what that means? None of this. Nothing up there. It's Haunted Horse and Friends. You're welcome to join the show tomorrow. You're welcome to sit and watch the show tomorrow. I will have lots of stuff. Listen, you may see me go live at 6 in the morning. I have not finished figuring out that show yet, but just for shits and giggles, I might go. You want to see me different? See me at 6 a.m. I'm not like, yeah. I'm like, so I might just flip the switch and go live at 6 a.m. But I'm still building out that show. That is going to be a totally different show than anything else we do. It's not going to be weird news. It's going to be different. It'll be the Friday morning wake up with horse show or whatever I call it. Anyway, it's coming. I might just do a test run tomorrow. Fucking do it live.
No. Well, do it live! Fuck it! Do it live!
What else do I got?
Fat is garbage!
Which ones haven't I done in a while? Oh, I found this one. So this one right here, no sound, right? So that's what I'm used to. I forgot I added sound to this version.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's this one?
Hedstrom Bacon somehow wormed his way in.
Oh, I forgot about that one. There we go. This is Light the Beam. If you guys don't know what this is, I built this for Ryan. I'm not giving it to him, but I built it for Ryan so that when the Kings win, Sacramento Kings win, they light the beam on the top of their not stadium, whatever, their court, whatever. This was for them. There you go. So like if he did a post-game show where they won, he could start with this. I think that shit's cool. All right, I'm out of here. I'm just rambling at this point. Tomorrow, you may see me at 6 o'clock. You may not. Depends on, I don't know. Depends on whatever. But I am going to be here at 5 p.m. Pacific. That's for sure. Unless I drop dead, get hit by a car, get eaten by a blue octopus, black widow, praying mantis. So be here at 5 p.m. Pacific for sure. And if you see me in the morning, then yeah, I'm doing some shit. I don't know. Later, everyone. Thanks for showing up. Sweet dreams to Cindy and everyone and Haunted Horse and Friends. And yeah, there we go. Be back tomorrow. Later.